To add gifts in bulk to Raisers Edge NXT, we want to use what's called batch gifts. So to do that, head to the Fundraising tab and then click on Gift Management. From the Gift Management screen, you can see any batches that are currently still outstanding and have not been approved yet, so you can continue your work if you were working on one previously by clicking the dots and clicking Edit Batch Gifts or Edit Batch Details. If you're ready to create a new batch though, click the Add button up the top and click Add a Batch of Gifts. It will prompt you for the details, so you can give the batch a description. For example, you might want to give it the date that the gifts are from. You can also enter the expected number of gifts and the expected total dollar amount. So this can help you to make sure that if you're entering data from a spreadsheet, for example, that it all matches up to the correct amounts. You can also give the gift batch a number. You don't have to enter any of these fields. You can proceed without it and it will generate a batch number for you. Just click Create Batch. We can see up in the top left, it's created our batch number and we can begin entering gifts. So to start with, every gift has to have a constituent associated with it. So we can search for a constituent using the box at the top, or we can add a new one by clicking the plus button beside that. So adding gifts to the batch form here is exactly the same as adding them via a single gift. You have to first search for a constituent and then fill in all of their gift details. So it might be that this one is just a $10 gift today, and we are putting it in as cash to our general fund and unrestricted campaign. Then specify the acknowledgement letter and we can save and add new gift. And what that does is that then adds this gift over on the right hand side to our batch list, and we can continue going through and adding more here. After each one is done, they will appear over here on the side, and down the bottom we can see the total number of gifts and the total value of those gifts. If we want to come back to it later, we can just save and close, and we can see now that our batch is here. We can come back to it and edit the batch gifts, and that will allow us to continue adding more gifts to it. If we need to go back and edit one of our past gifts, we would just click on it on the right hand side here, and that will bring up the gift details, and we can go ahead and change that. Let's say this was actually going to be a check. We can then update that here and then go ahead and save and add a new gift, and it will update over there on the side. We can duplicate this gift as well by clicking the clone button, and that will copy all the gift details over here into the batch screen except for the constituents details. So we can then search for a new constituent to apply that gift to. If we wanted to delete that gift, we can just click the delete icon and that removes it from the list. Once we're done adding gifts, we can save and close this batch. Then we can click on the batch number, and that will go through and show us a summary of the batch. So we can see here all of the gifts that we've added and what their details are. Once we're satisfied that this is correct, all of our totals add up, which we can confirm up on the top right. We can then click the blue approve button, and that will go ahead and save these gifts against our constituent records. We can see down the bottom right, this went from approval in progress to now batch approved. And this gift has now been applied to our constituent,